Hey guys, Shamar Brown here. Welcome to the Eagle Podcast Night Talks. Now, as you guys already heard, we're back. And if you haven't checked out the recent episodes, make sure you go check them out. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section so we can hear what you're taking away from these podcasts. All right. Now, just to get into the topic, and just a disclaimer, I'm gonna be here with you guys a few minutes. I know that I've said it a few times, but yes, tonight we're gonna have a conversation. Now, the topic for tonight is purpose. All right, that's the topic for tonight is purpose, and I wanted to read something that I came across this evening with you guys. So it says, as humans, we need three things to be happy: something to do, something to love, and something to look forward to. All right. And it really touched my heart, and I hope it did something for you. All right. Now, like I said, the topic for tonight is purpose. And I was thinking about this recently because back as growing up in Jamaica, I used to watch a lot of Chinese and Asian movies, and one thing I realized, and even now I watch anime, right? Some people might say that it's cartoon, but no, anime is different from cartoon. All right. Now, in the Asian movies, kung fu movies, the main character, as you guys know how those stories are, he comes up with a dream, and then the difficulty part comes in, and then obviously he got his victory. However, during that beginning phase of him trying to figure out what is his purpose, he's just going with the flow, right? And one thing I realized from watching those movies, that if the person didn't have a purpose to be alive, it's like, why am I here? Might as well just leave the earth, right? And I feel like not that peace, we shouldn't bring back that peace, but the peace where I have to find my purpose, we should bring that peace back. Because I heard on a recent podcast, and the guy is a very successful businessman. He said that there's two most important days of a person's life, right? And he said number one is the day you were born. And before he could finish it, I was jumping up to say yes, and the day that you die. And of course, I was wrong. He said the second most important day of your life is when you know why. And it really hit home for me personally, because it's like, yeah, why am I here? What's my purpose? Why am I here? Right? Because the chances of you being here is, I was supposed to check out the odds, but it slipped my mind. But the chances of you being here is very low, right? The chances of you being born is very low. The chances of you being who you are right now was very low. But hey, here you are. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like you're here for a reason. And me personally, I would say that I found my purpose. Right? I would say I found my purpose. However, the goal is to level up in that purpose so you can embrace it. You get what I'm saying? It's like when you just learning how to drive a car, right? It's a little bit uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? Because especially for me, because in Jamaica everything is on the right side, but here in America everything is on the left side. So that was a learning curve for me. So after a while, I got used to it. I got into it, and I feel like it's the same thing with your purpose. Once you find it, it's just to work on to sharpening your axe, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, in your case, if you found your purpose, or if you feel that you have an idea of what it is, go for it. Go for it, because I think it was last week I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and I gave her the example of when you're playing the video game Mortal Kombat, because I don't know if you guys love Mortal Kombat, but I love Mortal Kombat. Now, as you guys know, if something is going on in the game, you could reset the game, right, and restart the game, and if you lose, you could, go again. And I turned to her and I told her that life is not like that. We only get one trip through the desert, one trip, one ticket, one pass. I know they mentioned the whole aspect of reincarnation. If it's true, great, but I don't remember anything from my past life. So, and if it's true, I want to remember stuff from my past life. But if it's not, but you get my point. We only have one life to live. And I feel like we should live it to the fullest, and I feel like we should live it with purpose. And like I told you guys before, me personally, I'm not coming from this high, hey, I got this all figured. No. I'm learning, I'm growing, and the more I get this information, the more I want to share it with you guys to see if it can add value to you guys. All right. Now, just to wind down, I feel like having a goal every day, or like when you have a purpose, or when you have a mission, you get up with purpose. Because I read something recently as well, and it said the average person dies at the age of 25 mentally, right? And they're waiting till they're 75 to fully bury the whole body, because your mind is dead at 25, but obviously your body is still moving, right? Now, the reason why that is because the individuals, they don't have a reason, they don't have a purpose. It's just go to work, come home, watch TV, chillax, relax, whatever, go to bed, do the same thing tomorrow. Go to work, come home, relax, chill, whatever, go to bed, boom. And that's what people do every day, right? The weekend come around, it's like, woohoo, the weekend, right? You get that excitement. Even me, I get that excitement too, because it's a weekend, I get to do more stuff, right? Now, the thing about that is that if that's who your life is, that's fine. You could do something about it by getting a purpose, right? Getting a reason. Okay, this is my life. What do I want to do? And I already gave you guys a challenge. And if you guys haven't heard that episode yet, definitely go check it out. I gave you guys a challenge. And with that challenge, it's going to help you. Once you find your purpose, you could use that challenge to be able to put it on paper and figure out what you could do. All right? But like I said, if you don't have a purpose, your life is you won't live your life to the fullest. And I was thinking about a story to share with you guys, and it just hit me, and I'm gonna share it with you guys real quick. Now, there was this wise old man, and he had 3 servants, right? Now, he was going away on a trip, if I'm not mistaken, and he wanted to leave them a gift, right? So he called all 3 of them, and he gave them 1 talent. You get 1 talent, you get 1 talent, you get 1 talent. And then he left. Now, obviously, months, years, whatever passed, and then he came back. And, he called them one by one. He said, "Hey, Billy, what did you do with your talent?" "Oh, nothing. I just, buried it, and, here it is." All right? And he said, "Okay. James came. "James, what did you do with your talent?" I used it, I used it up." "Oh, okay. All right, cool. Kemar." "Yeah, yes, sir. What did you use your talent?" "I used it and I multiplied it to help other people. So, he had multiple different talents now, because he used his talents to be able to do other things. Now, the moral of the story is that God gave us a talent. God gave us a purpose. It's just to find out what that purpose is, right? And whenever that time is, comes, and he asks you, hey, what did you do with that purpose? What did you do with that life, that talent that I gave to you? What did you do with it? And if you can't, show, or if you can't, because like I said, guys, one life, one ticket. That's it. So if you can't show him, hey, this is what you did, I don't know what's going to happen. Because just like you, I'm working to use my talents. I'm working to own my purpose. I'm working to help people. All right. So, like I said, guys, the whole purpose of this talk tonight was just to sit down and have a quick conversation with you guys. This was episode 13 of the Eagle Podcast Night Talks. And like I said to you guys, if you haven't checked out the last two the last two episodes, definitely go check them out. All right. And definitely, like I said, guys, if this podcast added any value to you, send it to a friend, send it to a family member, or even send it to a stranger. You get what I'm saying? Show them that you're thinking about them. And of course, follow the movement. And like I said earlier, leave a comment, right? What were some takeaways? And stay tuned for the next episode. All right, guys? So again, Eagle Podcast Night Talks with Shamar Brown. Good night, guys.